Training and exercise. Anaerobic training. So the aims of this podcast are to define the term anaerobic training and to help the understanding of the term anaerobic training by giving some relevant examples. Anaerobic training uses forms of exercises where the muscles will work but they don't need oxygen. If an exercise is performed at all-out effort, the cardiovascular system, that's the heart, the lungs and the blood supply, they can't provide enough oxygen to keep the muscles going. Therefore, anaerobic exercises quickly create lactic acid and these stop the muscles from working. In aerobic exercise, because the muscles are using oxygen, lactic acid is not formed in the same way. And in fact, the oxygen that comes in helps remove the lactic acid. In anaerobic training, this does not happen. There is no oxygen being supplied, so the lactic acid is not removed, and eventually you cramp up and the muscles have to stop working. The heart and the lungs can then pump enough blood into the muscles to provide enough oxygen to help the muscles recover. Anaerobic exercises are very short and intense. They require all-out effort. A good example of anaerobic training might be the interval session. A performer will work at a very high intensity for a short period of time. They then have an element of time to recover before doing another exercise. In weight training, you may take the examples where you would use heavy weights and you would lift them in short bursts. In anaerobic training, a recovery has to occur in order to replace the oxygen and the glucose from within the muscles. These are what give the muscles energy. In anaerobic training, basically you use all this up, and that's why you stop exercising. Lactic acid is built up and you have to remove the lactic acid from the muscles. Recovery helps you remove the lactic acid. Recovery helps replace oxygen and replace the glucose. Example exercises for anaerobic training could be interval sessions. Fartlek training relies heavily on anaerobic training, and a heavy weight session.